Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best gaming laptops. Starting at number 5. MSI GS66 Stealth. The MSI GS66 is one hell of a machine. It's sleek, slick, and powerful. But it's not NVIDIA Ampere's power without compromise. However, MSI has had to be a little parsimonious about its power demands to pack something as performant as an RTX 3080 into an 18mm thin chassis. The top GPU is the 95W version, which means it only just outperforms a fully unleashed RTX 3070, the sort you'll find in the Gigabyte Aorus 15G XC. But it is still an astonishingly powerful slice of mobile graphics silicon. It can get a little loud, but thankfully, you have the benefits of all the NVIDIA Max-Q3. This is the compromise with the GS66. And you have to be absolutely invested in having a low-profile gaming laptop to make it worth paying the price. And remember, that price is paid both in frame rates and in dollar bills. NVIDIA's new suite of Max-Q goodies help. Although it's a shame they are likely to be overlooked as manufacturers fail to offer consistent messaging about them and users aren't necessarily going to go digging into exactly how they all work. But they do work, and this latest tranche of gaming laptops will absolutely be the best we've ever seen. Unfortunately, it might just be tougher than ever to figure out exactly which machine is right for you. There's a lot to love about the latest MSI GS66. This implicitly means there is also a lot that will frustrate. The overall machine is rather lovely, it's seriously thin, especially for a gaming laptop. And comes with some seriously tasty internal specs too. But there are places where it feels like it might have benefited from a little extra design time. Coming at number 4. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro, 16-inch AMD. The Legion Pro 5 proves that AMD is absolutely a serious competitor in the gaming laptop space. Pairing the mobile Ryzen 7 5800H with the RTX 3070 results in a laptop that not only handles modern games with ease, but that can turn its hand at more serious escapades too. The QHD 1610 165Hz screen is a genuine highlight here and one that makes gaming and just using Windows a joy. It's an IPS panel with a peak brightness of 500 nits too. So you're not going to be left wanting whether you're gaming or watching movies. The Legion Pro 5 really is a beast when it comes to gaming too, with that high-powered RTX 3070. With a peak delivery of 140W, it's faster than some 3080s, being a great match for that vibrant screen. 7x 3-inch touchpad, and you've got yourself a lovely work laptop that plays games well. I wish other laptop makers would take advantage of the added space of 17-inch gaming laptops and use it to make our lives easier. If anything knocks the Legion 5 Pro, it would have to be its rather underwhelming speakers and microphone combo. Anything with a hint of bass tends to suffer, which is a shame. The microphone was another surprising disappointment. My voice, I was told, sounded distant and quiet during work calls, which paired with a mediocre 720p webcam doesn't make for the best experience. I will commend the Legion for fitting a webcam on a screen with such a small top bezel though, A for effort. The Lenovo Legion Pro 5 made me realize that Legion laptops deserve a spot at the top, being one of the more impressive AMD-powered laptops we've gotten our hands on recently. From the bright, colorful screen to the great-feeling full-sized keyboard, the Legion Pro 5 has everything you want in a gaming laptop for a lot less than the competition manages. At number 3. Razer Blade 14. I am mighty tempted to push the Razer Blade 14 further up the list, simply because the 14-inch form factor has absolutely won me over. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 in the know. 2-slot reintroduced the criminally underused laptop design, but Razer has perfected it. Feeling noticeably smaller than the 15-inch Blade and closer to the Ultrabook Stealth 13. The Blade 14 mixes a matte black MacBook Pro style with genuine PC gaming pedigree. The Razer style is classic, and it feels great to hold, too. And with the outstanding AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX finally finding its way into a Blade notebook, you're getting genuine processing power you can sling into a messenger bag. And you're now able to get your hands on the Blade 14 with the brand new Ryzen 9 6900HX chip at its heart. Though in practice that has changed very little apart from offering some decent integrated graphics. Well, forgetting the politics a second, the Razer Blade 14 itself is excellent, and is one of the most desirable gaming laptops I've had in my hands this year. Maybe ever. The criminally underused 14-inch form factor also deserves to become one of the biggest sellers in Razer's extensive lineup of laptops. And if this notebook becomes the success it ought to be, then the company may end up having to make some difficult choices about what CPUs it offers, and where. Number 2 of my list. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 2022. The new version of the Zephyrus G14 for 2022 impresses us once again with its well-balanced spec and excellent gaming performance. Seriously, this thing shreds through frames up to its 120Hz refresh rate, and it's great for much more than gaming. 2. We checked out the version with AMD's RX 6800S under the hood, though there is an option for an RX 6700S for a chunk less cash. Arguably, that cheaper option sounds a bit better to us, as the high-end one can get a little pricey and close in on the expensive but excellent Razer Blade 14. It's not helped much by its 32GB of DDR5-4800 RAM in that regard, though we do love having all that speedy memory raring to go for whatever you can throw at it. At its heart is the AMD Ryzen 6900HS. That's one of the top chips from AMD's Ryzen 6000 series, but not its best and brightest. Though you're really fighting over boost clocks and not much else when it comes to the tippy top of the Red Team's mobile processors anyways. But the big thing with the 2022 model is that the 14-inch size has been fitted out with a larger 16:10 aspect ratio than previous models' 16:9 panels. When it's running smoothly, the G14's high refresh and high-resolution panel also looks fantastic. Being such a bright and colorful IPS display on this model, you really get to soak in every detail. One of the downsides with this machine is the battery life, which really isn't the best while gaming. Less than an hour while actually playing. You'll get more when playing videos or doing something boring like working, but we do expect a bit more from a modern laptop. It's not a deal breaker, but definitely something you'll want to bear in mind. And number 1. Razer Blade 15. The latest spin of the Razer Blade 15 once again improves on one of the best gaming laptops ever made. It has the same gorgeous CNC milled aluminum chassis as its predecessor. Only this time it can house one of NVIDIA's latest RTX 30 series GPUs and an Intel 12th Gen Core i9 CPU. We've played with the Razer Blade 15 Advanced with a 10th Gen Intel chip and RTX 3080 95W GPU inside it. And we fell in love all over again. We've also since then tried out the larger Razer Blade 17 with an RTX 3080 Ti, opens in new tab. Humming away inside it, alongside one of those tasty 12th Gen chips, and still stand bewildered by what will fit inside such a compact and neat chassis. That said, you will get some throttling because of that slimline design. And even on the larger Blade 17 the battery life can be a little slim. But you're still getting outstanding performance from a beautiful machine. The Blade 15 isn't the lightest gaming laptop you can buy, but £5 is still way better than plenty of traditional gaming laptops, while also offering similar performance and specs. The Blade 15 Advanced offers per-key RGB lighting over the base model's zonal lighting. Typing feels great, and I've always liked the feel of the Blade's keycaps. The trackpad can be frustrating at times, but you're going to want to use a mouse with this gorgeous machine anyway. So it's not the end of the world. One of the best things about the Blade 15 is the number of configurations, opens and new tab Razer offers. From the RTX 3060 base edition to the RTX 3080 Ti advanced with a 144Hz. 4K panel, there's something for almost everyone. It's one of the most beautiful gaming laptops around and still one of the most powerful. Whatever config you pick, we think the Razer Blade 15 is the overall best gaming laptop on the market right now. Though you will be paying a premium for the now classic design. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.